Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sydney and I'm here today with a video ranking and showing you my Juicy Couture collection of fragrances. It's quite the collection, I will say. It looks like I have over 20 and I don't think I have all of them in the collection or by the house, but I do have the majority of them, and I also figured this would be a really good video to kind of rank my favorites and tell you what I think. It's not going to be super extensive, but just to give you an overview, I don't want to make this video too long for you guys, but if you're interested in seeing how I rank all my fragrances, I would love to show you, so let's just get into it. The first one I wanted to talk about is Juicy Couture Majestic Woods. This one I believe came out maybe last year, and it's very, very different from anything from the house. Very smoky, very spicy, very musky. When I was actually putting everything in order, I realized that a man could probably wear this and like get away with it, but it really is, they really went out of the box with this one. And I'm so used to their sweet girly scents. So this one I'll hold on to. I want to wear it in the fall, but probably my least favorite that I own. The next fragrance is Couture, and this is just a 30 milliliter, so the bottle looks like this. And I know that a couple of people have mentioned that this lid breaks easily, so I just have the little guy. And the reason I put this one last is it's not one that I dislike, but it's very like white floral, and I don't know if that is appropriate for like every occasion that I want to wear it to. Like, this fragrance is very safe. I'm really used to most of the Juicy fragrances being more loud and out there, and it's cute and elegant, but I don't think it does the house justice. And you can find this pretty cheap now, so I would recommend it. If you like the original Juicy Couture, which we'll get to, I think you're going to like this one. Next up is Peace, Love, and Juicy Couture. And this one's actually a little interesting because this box that I have, I believe was made for like discount stores, because it used to, or should have like a kind of emblem looking thing here. And if you can see, it's got a logo, but it's not, it's just kind of stamped on there rather than, like engraved or like a fancier logo. I was kind of bummed about that. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'll just add a picture somewhere. But this one is very green and really grassy. And it kind of just reminds me of like grass stains when you're a kid. I think there might be like some citrus in here. So it's really nice, really easy to wear, but if anything, it just kind of smells like deodorant, like, lemongrass deodorant or like sage deodorant. It just isn't special. Yeah, I don't usually wear this one because it's just so like, I don't know, not needed. I'm going to talk about these two together. This is I Am Juicy Couture and this is I Love Juicy Couture. So I'm going to say that this is my like least favorite of the two. This is just more musky and like grown up, I guess. Like a little bit of leather maybe. Like maybe a little peony, but so I'm not 100%. Like I said, I'm not going to go through every note, but something about this is just like more mature, which is fine. But like I said, it's not the outlandish wow I expect from Juicy fragrances, but they did do a good job with it. Like, just because this isn't making me smell like a Bellini doesn't mean I don't love it. I do. It is very nice for like evening and that kind of thing. And the bottle is like to die for. So cute. And I Am Juicy Couture. This one is like, I would say like the fruitier sister of it. So this one had to go next. This cute little bottle, and yeah, it's just more creamy. More marshmallowy, like sweet. Yeah, I remember I really didn't like this one at first, but now I really like it. This next one might be a little controversial. This is one of their newest ones, and it isn't my favorite. And that's only because it's not very unique. Like, smelling this, I couldn't tell it was just a juicy fragrance, but it still smells amazing. Like, there's not much to say. I think this has notes of watermelon and jasmine in it, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the bottle is pretty cool. It kind of looks like nail polish or something, and you've got like this little bit of bling and this big lid. Yeah, I like it, and honestly, it's kind of in a lower spot in this list because of the longevity. It's not amazing for me, but yeah, oh, so lovely and like perfect fruity floral as usual. The next fragrance I wanted to talk about is Couture La La, and this is like a flanker of the original, if I recall, and this is kind of more an aquatic version of it. It doesn't wow me. It's kind of in the same vein as Peace Love Juicy, where it's just so like meh that it doesn't like, I don't wake up wanting to wear it every day, but it's very light. This is just very nice for like maybe going to the mall, like you want to smell good, but you don't need everyone to know it. And I'm not sure of the notes, to be honest. It's been a while since I read for this one, but definitely not my favorite, I would say, but the bottle wins some points from me. I've got Hollywood Royal by Juicy Couture. This is actually probably the smallest Juicy bottle I own. This is, I believe, a flanker of the original, and this has notes. Oh, lovely. I love it. It's like marshmallow and flowers and some sort of fruit, maybe raspberry. So nice, so girly, and just like super light. Like, if anything, it's like an eau de parfum version of a body spray because it has better lasting power, but I really love this, and I think it doesn't even really relate to the original, so I think this one stands on its own, and you can actually get really big bottles like pretty cheap now. Even on Fragrance Buy, that's the next one I have my eye on, the bigger bottle of this one. This one is Couture La La Malibu, so I, first of all, I'm obsessed with these bottles. I'm going to show you another one in a second, but I think they're just so summery and cool with this big, like, chunky logo, and then you've got the palm trees, super cute. And this is like the Malibu version of Couture La La, although I wouldn't say it really even smells like it. Like, it does, but it's like better, and that's why this one is obviously in front of La La, or the original La La, and it's just very, like, it's such a beautiful, long-lasting floral scent, and it's like much more sophisticated than the bottle would suggest. And this one you can get really cheap at Shoppers Drug Mart, online. There is a blue version of these that I'm looking for, so if you ever see it, let me know. Or if you own it, let me know. I would love to know. But yeah, these are really cute and I would highly recommend. This one is the OG, the original Juicy Couture, and it's got like a cute little charm, really cool. And this is the fragrance that has really made me love gardenia, and it does it in such a nice way. Like, this is so so unlike the others, I will say, in like its elegance and how nice it smells. Like, it's very like old money, like elegant, clean, like a little bit powdery, but this one is, I think, like, this is a must-have. This is for everybody. You can wear this so many different places. It's so classy and crisp, and that's why it's definitely one of my favorites here on the list. This is the Malibu version of that regular Juicy Couture, and like I said, same bottle. It's like this big orange heart and then the palm trees in the back. And this one, I would say it smells very much like the original, but with like a little more fruit. Like, something in there is just a little different and makes it a tiny bit better. I find the lasting power in that one, the previous one I just talked about, is a little better, but this lasting power is pretty good, and for the summer it's perfect. And this is, again, one of those cheapy ones you can find. I really like it. So now I'm gonna get into the Viva La Juicy, and if you've watched any video on this channel, you know those are my favorite, and this was really, really hard to choose. So I am going to talk about them, not in great depth. I'm going to link my in-depth video down below if you wanted to watch, but this one at least includes all the new ones, and yeah, just a quick update on how I'm feeling about them. It's actually going to hurt for me to talk about these because I don't want anyone to feel offended. There's just too many to rank, and like, so this one is like my least favorite, but I love it. So this one just smells very, it's kind of like, it smells like the original but unfinished. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's more sweet than the floral in the original. I guess because this is like the on ice version of it, it's a little lighter, a little less cloying, I would say. So I really like this one. It has like a little fluff on it, but I actually lost it because I use it. And yeah, so that's my least favorite Viva La Juicy, but I still love her. My next one is Viva La Juicy Bodacious. I have a review on this one. I will link it down below. This one actually makes it in this list because I thought they did something really different with it. Such a cool bottle. I love that. And like the coconut, it's only kind of at the bottom of this list because coconut is, I think that coconut, there is a very bad way of doing it, but on the whole, it is kind of hard to mess up anyways. Like, I've never smelled a coconut fragrance where I've been like, you know, oh, that's disgusting. Usually coconut I'm pretty happy with. So while it was a departure from like the original Viva La Juicy, I wouldn't call it like amazing, but I did like that they made a coconut variation, and yeah, this again for summer coming up is going to be amazing. The next one in my collection is Viva La Juicy Soiree. I adore this one. Really sweet. It reminds me a lot of like grape sweetness. That's not in the notes. I've looked it up lots of times, but it reminds me kind of like grape Kool-Aid scent, but a little more elegant, a little more flowers thrown in, and it is quite different from the original. And yeah, it's just got like this punchy fruitness to it, and it lasts a really long time, so I love it. The next one I want to talk about in my collection is Viva La Juicy Pink Couture. So this one just came out, and I actually have a video on it. I'll link it below. I do not regret getting this as soon as it came out. It's just so fruity and sweet. It's like a more grown-up body spray, so I really like that. Definitely different from the original Viva La Juicy, so just something different and great for the upcoming summer. There's nothing like going into a new season with like a new fragrance, like a brand new fragrance. This one is Viva La Juicy Rosé. So I love this one for so many reasons. First, the sparkly bottle is amazing. The texture is really nice, and it like doesn't come off in your bag. It's got like this little champagne charm. So cute. And you can actually see through it, so you know like how much you're using. And it just reminds me of like a more elegant Viva La Juicy. Like, it takes out like some of the sweetness, and obviously the rose is very present in this. And then the effervescence of like the champagne notes is really nice. It's just really uplifting and like fresh and like invigorating. This beautiful bottle here is Viva La Juicy Noir, and this one is very berry, very berry. No, there's many berry notes in this one that I think are included in a couple other ones. They share some notes, but it kind of reminds me if they made Love Spell into like an actual fragrance. It's just super like romantic and nice. And I think Noir like suits it perfectly. Like, I couldn't imagine spraying this on me in the morning and going about my day. It would be more like, okay, I'm gonna go see my girlfriend, or like, you know, we're gonna go grab drinks or something. Like, that would be nice to wear this. But yeah, it's just so unique and pleasant. Like, I don't think anyone could argue with liking this one. Now, this fragrance always kind of cracks me up because obviously Jeremy Fragrance raved about this one, and I actually picked it up before that video went kind of viral, and I remember being like, yeah, I freaking love that one. So this is my third choice, and I'm actually almost done this bottle. What's kind of annoying is this one is, they're not see-through like the Noir, so I don't know how much is left in here, but I put it in my Trevallo, so it kind of like depletes every time I fill it up, right? But anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to buy this again once I'm done, but if you don't have this one, it's definitely worth like buying, like no questions asked. You're going to like it. Like caramel notes and vanilla and just, oh, it's just wonderful. You feel good every time you spray it. So my next picks are kind of linked. So this one is kind of like a lighter version of Viva La Juicy. Like, I feel like this is, okay, so this is Viva La Juicy Lafleur, and I feel like with this one, it's just like a watered down of the original. Yeah, like I don't see like a huge difference. The notes, I'm pretty sure, are pretty similar. And so when I wear this, it's because I want to smell like Viva La Juicy, but not like in your face. So that is why this is second, because it is so similar to my first pick from all of the Juicy Couture fragrances, Viva La Juicy. I've talked about it a billion times. I don't think I need to say any more about it. It's just such a lovely, chic, girly, long-lasting, you can't go wrong fragrance. And if you haven't smelled it, I envy you. No, I mean, I really recommend it, and I think that if you're gonna collect perfumes or you're thinking about it, this can definitely start the ball rolling because once I knew how much I enjoyed this, you kind of start learning about what notes you like, so I should have them memorized by now. But there's like orange blossom, amber, there's some sort of flower in it. I'm gonna have to look up the notes. But you know what I mean? Like when you find the ones you really enjoy, it's really nice. So yeah. Who, you know, of course it was gonna be this. Who guessed otherwise? But anyways. So guys, oh actually, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Let me show you this terrible juicy necklace. So I got this at the thrift store and I wanted it because it was like, oh shoot, it's been turned around this whole time. One of those like iconic pieces, right? And, but it's just so gaudy, like I could never wear this outside the house. So anyways, I'm wearing it for you guys, but yeah, that's my tacky necklace. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Have you gotten any fragrances lately? What's your favorite juicy ones? I would love to know what you guys think of my list. A little controversial, but yeah. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye.